A client requested to get a photo similar to this, and I am showing you how I recreated that for her 24th birthday. Here we are. I settled down on figure out which photo thing I wanted to do. I used the 8400 with a 36 deep parabolic and the Godox 8200 with the projector, make it into a spotlight, into a circle. Half the circle hits the reflective mylar sheet thing. This is this one, and then I have a savage, I don't know, deep yellow. It's some color. If I can figure it out, I'll post it somewhere. But and then just in case if I need it on the camera, like real light, I bust the Amaran 200X out and pointed that all the way down so that way it reflects from here on to there. And yeah, that is what it looks like. I like to keep everything done right in the camera. Doing everything in camera, that was a lie. Unfortunately, it's a trial and error, of course. The paper backdrop, I should have cut it and used it to expand for the whole backdrop instead of trying to think I can use generative fill and clone stamping to get it to where I need it to be. Unfortunately, you live and learn. This is me just trying to figure out how to get this actual setup. I initially thought mylar sheet for the top background and the bottom, but I end up sticking with just the top paper backdrop. Got my balloons. The balloons are kind of huge. But yeah, that's cool. At this point, I just realized that the cord that's supposed to be on the bottom of the 4 to make it a 4 is not on the right spot. So the 4 is upside down. And the model was very aggravated trying to get her makeup, her balloons, and everything else situated for this day. So I went ahead and fixed it, getting everything prepared. It didn't have any weights for the balloons, so I had to go and jimmy rig something out of it, so that way we can make this photo shoot good. The last ones keeping me up at night. Were the other ones like the numbers, or were they just regular round balloons?
They were numbers, but they were like, they came with the string and everything.
One thing I realized that is very important is that when someone has a horrible day trying to get to the shoot, sometimes they can take some of that energy and then put it into the shoot itself. So you want to start the photo shoot and get everything situated so that way you get rid of the extra anxieties, the worriness, because that can show up on their facial expressions, their demeanor, their body language, and you don't want to convey that onto these one-in-a-lifetime moment photos. For her, this is her 24th birthday photo, and you don't want to have that feeling when you look back on these photos. These photos are going to be with you for such a long time. You want to make sure you look good. I really like the gold accents and the gold color theme that we went with. It turned out very well. This is the comparable photo to what the model wanted to get, or the client wanted to get, so I was able to get that first. It's always good to get all of the main shots that the client requests first, so that way you know everything is cleared and you're good to go. From there, you can do any experimentals, and everything else honestly flowed pretty seamless. Again, I wish I did not have the single backdrop in the background. Then I wish I cut it and made it a wider backdrop so that way I didn't have to do any of these generative fills. Not sure if you guys can see it, but I definitely can. And I wish I didn't have to go and do all that in post. I thought I was able to get it done seamlessly, and it was not as seamless as I thought it was. Photography wise, I'm using this big overhead softbox here so that way I can get a reflection off of the mylar sheet and fill up her whole body. Everything just a big soft light. That's really what it comes down to. And the I had an 8200 doing a spotlight in the background to make that circle that she requested. She was really good posing. No issues regarding that. Nice smile. I just noticed that she didn't like to smile. Everything seemed to be more of a serious face. Um, and that's fine. I just try to tell people like you got to try and smile at some point to have a little variety into your photos. It is always good to accentuate the curves, especially in this dress that she has with the heels on, of course, that she is able to go and actually show some of the curvatures that she does have. And this is a form fitting dress. So by showing different angles or curves or bending the knees or showing the arms, making like triangles throughout the body allows the photos and everything else to look more dynamic. Into the next shot, I end up moving the big softbox back. I turned on the Amaran 200X so that way the light is bouncing and you can see the reflections going onto the backdrop a bit more. And I still have the spotlight on. So I wanted to be able to go and get some video for her phone, and I wanted to be able to at least see what this looks like, so that way I have a little bit more ambient light when I'm taking these photos. I really did like how these came out. This At this point, I realized I didn't need the grid that was on my softbox, so that definitely was killing some of the light. Having the extra light without that grid helped a lot. In order to do these very long telephoto shots to compress everything, which honestly is one of my favorite shots to do now with my 7200, is you got to go the 200 or maybe like 135 millimeters and above, go all the way back and get that full body shot, which honestly, breathtaking, just breathtaking. I really love the standing shots. I feel like those worked out the best. And the client was honestly very pleased. She was happy with it. One thing that the client did not have much control over was the timing of when she did her shoot. Her birthday was too close to the shoot date, and she was not able to get all the photos that she wanted for her birthday. So, one main thing I would like to go and educate and emphasis towards clients and future clients is that try not to go and book your photo shoot day so close to your birthday if you want your photos for your birthday. Because if you do, you're gonna have to pay extra, and if you don't have the funds for it, that's it. Unfortunately, that's it. Overall, everything went well. I have the gallery for this shoot on my website if you guys want to go and see it. It's in the description down below, and you can see my other photo shoots and other blog posts to see more. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Follow, like, subscribe to see more. See you guys soon.